Well, as you can see from the setup, we're jumping in without practice. Let's see if we got a Chicago set. We don't. So what do we do? Kansas or Las Vegas? Kansas or Las Vegas? I think that's really our only options. Yeah, I guess we'll go Vegas. All right, give it a go. We'll see how bad this goes. 80 laps open set, obviously, and we have got no laps, but it's Chicagoland. Hopefully it's fun. It looks like either there's a massive seam there, or there's... Nope, it's a massive seam. Just get out on track and have practice end. We'll be starting at the back because we've obviously got a bit to learn. At least the setup gets us off pit road, we know. We've got the same paint scheme as what we ran in the last K5, so we've got Nashville all over this truck. Not gonna worry about that. Got another massive seam right there. NASCAR leaves the track and it just starts falling apart.
The showing is the black flag. You didn't exit the pit safely.
You know, this place has got more banking than I thought. I think we'll go with Kansas.
Green flag, green flag.
I don't know why I thought it was flatter. I mean, I guess Vegas is fairly banked, but let's go with Kansas. Either way, it's not going to matter. We're going to have to make some adjustments. But we know the Kansas set was pretty quick at Kansas. We're still in the Midwest, so that should count for something, right?
Gotta come in for a stop and go.
Tight.
Green, green, green. Okay, here comes your first time lap.
I mean, with most of these tracks being flat foot, it's not going to matter too much setup-wise. Especially since tape is not a factor anymore.
One more lap.
3.8. Very tight though, but I think this set loosens up as we go, if I remember correctly. If not, we'll throw a bit of a change at it and see what we can come up with.
Alright, let's check a flag.
Down to the bottom, it won't quite get down there on its own. Let's do a practice green flag stop. Chicago does tend to be fairly clean, especially since the noobs don't own it, since it's not a NASCAR track anymore. Look at that big push. All right, we got on. I think we're okay. And we didn't have Q-tape on, so not worried about what that's showing. We'll just hope that we're not completely terrible. And if we are, well, someone's got to be. We're the number 10, so it's not too big of a deal. I didn't think there was an open series, so I saw this at the last minute and was like, oh, okay, let's do that. Because there's not really anything else to run this week. Since 87s are at Daytona, Xfinity and Cup are at Chicago Road Course, and then Gen 4s are at Las Vegas, which we just did in Gavin's league, so going to be a bit more road racing and a bit more dirt racing this week, I think. And maybe I'll do another Stafford race with the ARCA cars. But it's race time. Let's go ahead and refresh these paint schemes. Just so we can see who we need to be aware of. Get mine loaded up before we join in. 80 laps. We're just going to try to manage our tires. Not that you can do much of that with a flat-out track, but the more we do, the better. And then we'll do our thing of trying to work our way up through the field and not get caught up in anything too dumb. Looks like most people are out there, so go ahead and grid.
1 lap to green. Line up on the inside. Pit road is closed right now.
Session best up.
There are 3 additional sets of tyres during this race. Have a good race.
And this guy's just gonna back up into us, apparently. We will stay far away from him. Which shouldn't be too hard to do. They will pull away from us quickly. But already showing all the warning signs. Shop logo backing up on the grid and swerving around. I would not be surprised if the number is completely black. Let's see. No, there's an outline around it. Okay. Possibly. Maybe that's his custom number. Might not be one. We will just stay far back from that and work our way up
Get ready, going green.
at our own pace as we normally do.
Race car is in. Green flag, green flag.
First, we got to see if this thing actually can go fast. As he takes him 3 wide after not qualifying.
Outside. Clear.
All clear around us. Get up in the draft. Car pulled apart to the right, weirdly. They are all over the place.
39.745.
Got to be 4 wide. I'm very surprised the Quaker State car actually was able to turn from down there. So I'm just lifting off, not for handling right now, but just to give the tires a slight break from what everyone else is doing if they're full throttle. Not going to play that much of a role in how we are later, but
Outside. Outside is clear.
could possibly be a little better, especially since the car feels tight. We can just get it down to the bottom. It should help us out.
30.847.
Yeah, it seems like we're really tight on turn in into 3. Just want to pull up, get to the pack. That way we don't lose the draft by lifting off a bit. Sure if the 4 is slow or has already gotten damage.
31.021.
Go 41 more laps from here, so it's going to be a somewhat narrow pit window. 35 to 45. Like the group behind us is catching us, and I'm not sure we're going to be able to hang on to this group as the tires wear. It's not feeling all that great. That apron, though, is doing things to me. I don't know why I keep slightly clipping it. And set up shop straight into the wall. Yeah, I'm not going to know what to do to this thing until we get to like lap 30 on this run. Very tight though at the moment. Can't really force it through the corner. I'm guessing we're going to fall off pretty bad at the end of the run if we start to not be able to turn. Corner entry not working. Okay, so let's start making adjustments.
51.687.
Tire pressure and rear end adjustments. Let's see if we can do anything with that.
32.046.
But we are not in a good spot right now with how tight it is. I don't know if I need to move up to the top or avoid going to the top because it's just going to hurt the right front more. We're only going to probably have one shot at adjustments on this, so I'm going to take a fairly large swing at it, but
Inside, clear inside.
topside felt a little better, but will it feel a little better after doing that for 8 laps? Doubtful. It is slightly looser up there, but slower. Let's get this guy past us so we don't have to deal with him.
Car outside.
He's quicker. No need to get ran over.
Still there. Keep low. Clear outside.
There was some issues behind apparently because there's a big gap now. Just no turn at the moment, so we're going to loosen it up a bit, or a bunch.
32.285.
Otherwise we're going to be knocking down the wall. I might come in as early as I can. Looks like the pit window's opened up a bit more. We can maybe go in at 31. Just with how much we're having to lift off here. But if we make the truck better, we might not be able to make it from there, so we gotta be careful of that. Starting to rotate a bit better now, but we're still slow, so need the adjustments. Rotated on the seam though, and quite a bit there. Okay. Is it getting looser on us? If it is, it doesn't matter because we're slow. We're slower even with it getting looser, so. And it's too tight for down low, which is where you're going to have to make the passes later on. It does feel like it's kind of evening out. But the balance is getting better, but we're not getting any speed. Doesn't really do us anything. Yeah, I might back down the adjustments just a little bit. No, you know what? Screw it. Let's go forward. Go for what I have and hope. We need more rotation, especially to make these passes. Right now though, 8 spots off where we're supposed to finish. 10th is still in sight, so not too worried about it. Car is getting better balance though, but we're not gonna go, you know, we're only gonna get 40 lap runs if that, so it's, what good does that do us if we're balanced over 50 laps or 47? Gaining on a few people though. 17 that just blew our doors off a few laps ago has stopped moving up, it looks like, so fact that we can go low while everyone else is still going high is helpful. Trying to hold it down.
Car outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Still there. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. 32.599. Stay low. There is a car on the high side.
It's not going up to the wall.
Stay low. Keep low.
And we're just stuck side by side with him now.
Still there. Hold your line. 32.532.
Truck has loosened up,
Still there, hold your line.
so I am going to back off
Outside,
part
clear.
of the adjustment.
Outside. Still there, hold your line. Clear.
I don't know.
0.577.
I don't know what to do other than not put a Kansas setup in. Yeah, let's stick with the changes that I was gonna do. And if we're loose, we're loose. We're in 17th. It's not like we're gonna lose.
0.64.
We'll lose slightly worse than we're already losing. Might as well go for something that's going to help us, possibly. If it hurts us, oh well. That should be a series. They have fixed and open. They need to have, like, open set that you're handed a randomly bad set, and you have to try to adjust, and it randomizes every race.
2.446.
And the weather's random. So the same adjustments aren't perfect every time. That would be fun.
The car inside. Still there, hold your line. Still inside.
Can we make a pass?
32.647. Stay high.
Not if I stuff it in the wall.
Still there. Clear.
Sounds like he got tight there. You know what? Let's pit. I didn't realize what lap we were on. That was kind of stupid to pass him, but
The pit box in 10.
let's go in, figure out what these adjustments are. The yellow happens, the yellow happens.
1. Right here.
We're at least going to make up some ground. Top it all the way off.
All clear. Punch it.
Have clear track, and hopefully a truck that's not very loose. going to be faster, so it doesn't matter if we're going really quick. We just needed to get off those tires and hopefully make up some ground. If it gets too loose, we can lift. They'll be able to go to lap 47 at the longest, so we still got a ways to get through this, but it looks like it should cycle through. As long as we don't have people pitting from the third lane. Feels better, but we're also not in the draft. But I've got the extra turn that I wanted. Came out well ahead of the 7. Missed the pit entrance. I think he still got down there, but very close to bringing out the yellow there. How sideways he had to go across the track. It feels stable, and so hopefully, since we're able to push it a little harder at the front of the run, it won't get as loose. I've actually got a bit of turn into 3. We're still not quick, but we can manage this thing and pull off a top 10. I will be very happy with that. And everyone that doesn't pit that was around us is just going to lose out that much more. And hopefully it all works. But only in 15th, well, now 11th. Car's going through a tight phase. These guys are probably going to be pitting in the next lap or 2. That was really dumb. Not sure why you cut down across the track like that.
31.512. The leader is coming up on you. They're not that far. You're in the top 10.
Back on the lead lap, and we're in 9th. Let's not have a yellow, because it looks like we're in a huge 9th place.
31.499. The leader's pitting now.
So changes I made was I went up 2 clicks on the left front PSI and down 1 click on the left rear. And then I went 2 clicks to the right on the left rear offset and 2 clicks to the left on the right rear offset. And that has helped loosen it up, and we're in 6th place. We're obviously going to slowly lose positions. But at the moment, we have gained track position, a lot of track position. Now it's just a matter of how far do we fall, and what does the car do as the run goes on. A little looser up there. We're just going to stay high as these guys on fresh tires come, because we don't need to get ran over. That puts us back to 6th. Long ways to go, though. We've got fuel. We've got enough fuel for it, so we're good there. The amount of ground, though, that we gained there, 18th to 5th, but we could end up right back to 18th. It all depends. All depends on how slow this thing gets. Still going through that same tight phase. But it did help our initial speed, I feel like. This guy was going to want to go. We'll just stay low, and we'll be back to 8th place at the end of this lap. I don't know if caution would help us. Yeah, we'd be on the same tires, but I don't think we're fast enough, no matter what, to hold this spot. We just gotta hope that everyone else starts falling off, and then our track position that we gained helps us. But at the moment, back to where we were, we are 7 seconds ahead of them. We are falling off. And still 7 seconds back to those guys, so. But 15th is catching us all the way through to 15th, so that's not a good sign. Looks like we'll end up about where we are, or where we were, but maybe a few spots ahead. I don't know where I need to be. The top side is not feeling great. Get this guy past us and then go back down low. Clearly, me running up here the entire lap as he's catching us wasn't obvious enough for him, so he ran in directly behind us.
Still inside. Still there, hold your line. Clear.
It was worth a try, though, for us to do this. And they are catching us back to where we were. Yeah, I don't like how it's feeling down low. At least if I loop it on the top side, I'm not going to wipe too many people out.
Car inside. Still there, inside. Clear. Car inside. Still there, hold your line. Clear inside.
Just need a little bit more speed.
32.537.
And to stop hitting the seam. Yeah, that's a big chunk we just lost there. Seems like everyone's starting to even out around us. 16th place is 6.5 seconds back.
0.519.
It's just going to be difficult to hold any line and be comfortable on it. These guys are going to have to really drop off, and we're going to have to be much better than we were at the end of the last run, while being on 7, 10 lap older tires.
32.341.
But I had hope for a moment. We got all the way up to 5th, right? Great strategy, if that counts on how far you made it up the field. I mean, we could have just stayed out the longest and got up to 1st, but I mean, right now we're in 11th, and they're catching us behind, but not as quick. I just can't have any more big moments. $15 to go.
32.418.
starting to come back to me, kind of like it did on the last run. It's just going to be slightly looser. But we might be actually catching this 8. Just slightly. Could just be in my mind. I haven't actually looked at the numbers. These guys are racing fairly hard behind us though, which is helping. Tires that came off 67.79, so we'll get a pretty good idea of what the changes did for us by seeing this split on these. We've obviously went harder, but 67.79 for what we did in the first run. I don't know if we can get much worse than 12% split. So they kept it clean behind us. Well, not clean. One guy ended up in the grass but didn't bring out the yellow. Looks like everyone has started to even out with us. So, you know what? Positive strategy because we don't have to pass anyone. Just gotta hope they can't catch us. Which right now, they're staying at 1 second behind us, so we just can't give them a run by getting loose or having a moment. Ten to go. Big push. Can't afford things like that, but they're side by side, so they've lost a 10th. We're not catching the car in front. He's pulled away 0.2 seconds. But for him being on almost 10 lap newer tires, it's not bad. He's definitely fallen off harder than we have. And they are just slowing each other down behind us, so that's awesome. We could pull off an 11th place. There's clearly people that were catching up ahead, but we're obviously not going to have time, tires, or anything to do anything about that, but we were a little quicker on the long run compared to most. Now we're 1.4 ahead of the guys behind. Let's just not have a caution. I will take an 11th place on a Kansas setup. Right foot hurts. Been smashing on it. I don't think I've ever had my foot hurt in a race. That's weird. and 1.5 behind.
32.537.
Car's starting to go back to neutral on us. Struggling with turn in into 3. I just need these guys behind us not to wreck. They're about to be 3 wide. So wait till the white flag if you guys want to wreck. 1.5 and 1.6 behind. To go.
You have about 5 laps of fuel left. You've got 2 laps to go.
The leader around to the white flag so that this one is official and we can't ruin it with a green-white checker. 1.6 behind. They got the white. We're getting the white. I can't believe it worked out. I was getting really worried there, seeing how quick everyone was catching us, but they all just really died off or had some issue. 16th, 6.7 behind us. That's the number 7 that we were side by side with, but I'm pretty sure he had a terrible pit stop because he came out way behind us. And there you go, 11th place. Where it looked like we were not going to get anywhere close to that.
Alright, there's checkered flag. Okay, we'll get him next
Don't
time.
know how we did that. Let's just get this guy around us and then we park it, see what these tires were. And 55.69. So we went a little worse on it, but that is fine. Right front 300. Jeez. We were using them up there at the end. Well, the whole run, but I mean, not bad for where we were running before the pit stop. A couple of people quit, it looks like, after they had pit stop issues. But P11, not bad. Let's take a look and see if anything happened out there that we did not see that could have brought out a caution, but didn't. Alright, so we get the 19 in the wall. This is where we go around him. Or drives it into the wall, and is that when we're passing him? Yeah. 15. He's already hit the wall and is in dead last. 5. Nothing. 9. Nothing. This is where we've already pit. Has everyone else pit? Lap, are we on 40? No, I don't think everyone else has pit yet. 41. 46, and so, yeah, didn't even have any issues into the pits that it's showing. We do have this happen behind us that we saw. That's the 17 that blew past us on the first run, so he lost a lot of time. And then, yeah, the 4 way back here. The 7 is way back here. And then we're all the way up here going into 3. So we gained a lot of time and did not start losing anything. And I'm happy with how that went for not even practicing and throwing in a Kansas setup. Let's take a look at the results. Our best lap was lap 5, so changes made it worse apparently on speed. We didn't have draft that whole second run. We gained 3 iRating, we gained 10 safety rating, back to a 499. I had fun. It might have been a little boring to watch, but it was interesting to see if that was going to work out or if we were just going to keep falling. And, I mean, where were we before that? Let me go back to our pit. So, before the pits, we're running 17th. So, we gained 6 spots and kind of just jumped midway up into this group. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.